So like, you guys see me with my camera, right? It's always there. We go on adventures, we make coffee, we literally just sit on my floor and talk about whatever. And from the outside, I get it. It probably looks super fun and glamorous. Like, wow, she just films her life and that's her job, dreamy. And yeah, in a lot of ways it is. I wouldn't trade it for anything. But there's this whole other side to it that you don't really see, and it's a lot. Vlogging might look glamorous, but it comes with real challenges for your personal life, and it's something I don't think we talk about enough. It's this weird thing where my life is my job, but then like, where does my actual life begin? It gets all blurry and confusing. It's like carrying around this constant pressure cooker that's always on, even when the camera is technically off. You're always thinking about the next video, the next angle, the next funny thing to say. And it messes with you, you know? It's not just about hitting record, it's about what happens to you, the person, when the recording never really stops. So today, I wanted to just get real about it. I feel like we need to have a conversation about the stuff that happens behind the scenes, the not-so-shiny parts. We're gonna dive into the top problems that vloggers, including me, face when the camera is off. From like privacy stuff to dealing with mean comments and just trying to have a normal life. It's gonna be a vulnerable one, so grab a snack, get comfy, and let's just talk. Okay, so first up is privacy, or like the lack of it. When I started this, I was like, yeah, I'll share my life. It'll be fun. But you don't really grasp what that means until you're in it. Suddenly you're standing in your kitchen, having a totally normal, maybe even bad day, and you're debating if this is something you should film. Like, is this moment for me or is it for the vlog? It creates this constant internal battle over what's mine and what's for everyone else. And that line gets so blurry. You start to feel like you owe people every part of you. And the stress of deciding what to keep sacred is, honestly, exhausting. It's like your own home stops feeling like a safe, private space and more like a set. And then there's the other side of it where people online feel like they know you. Like, really, you. They'll ask super personal questions or make assumptions about your life, your relationships, your family. Because they've seen, like, a 15-minute slice of your week. It's a weird paradox because you want to be open and share. That's the whole point. But it also opens the door for people to cross boundaries you didn't even know you needed to set. You start overthinking every little thing you show. If I show this messy corner of my room, are people going to think I'm a slob? It's this constant low-grade anxiety about being judged for just being human. It's a lot to carry. People think vlogging is just like turning on a camera and talking. I wish. Oh my God, I wish. The reality is that for every 10-minute video you see, there are hours and hours of work behind it. You're not just living your life. You're constantly thinking about how to capture it. Is the lighting good here? Is this an interesting angle? Am I being like entertaining enough? It takes you out of the moment. You're not just having coffee with a friend. You're producing a scene about having coffee with a friend. It's a full-time job that doesn't have set hours, so you're basically always on the clock. It completely eats into your personal time. And then comes the editing. The editing. This is the part nobody ever sees. It's me, alone in my room for hours, sometimes days, staring at a screen, cutting down footage, finding music, color correcting. It's so tedious. And while you're doing that, life is happening outside your window, your friends are hanging out, your family's calling, and you're just stuck, glued to your computer, trying to make a deadline that you set for yourself. It's incredibly isolating. The time you spend creating the content often means you're sacrificing the very personal time and relationships you wish you had more of. It's a super weird and kind of sad trade-off, honestly. This one is heavy. There's this unspoken pressure to always be entertaining, to be on. You feel like you have to be this happy, energetic, funny version of yourself in every single video. But, like, that's not real life. I have days where I'm sad or tired or just straight up bored and have nothing to say. But the camera doesn't care. The algorithm doesn't care. There's this voice in your head that's like, if you're not entertaining, they'll click away. They'll get bored of you. So you perform. You put on a smile, you dial up your energy, and you play the part of the vlogger you think people want to see. And doing that, day after day, takes a massive mental toll. It's like wearing a mask, and after a while, you start to forget what your face looks like underneath. You question if people like you for the character you play on camera. It can lead to some serious burnout and even like an identity crisis. Who am I when I'm not filming? Am I still interesting? Am I still worthy of attention? It's a really messed up headspace to be in, and it's draining to constantly feel like your authentic self isn't good enough. The need to perform can really chip away at your mental health over time. Vlogging isn't a solo sport, even if it looks like it. Your life involves other people, your friends, your family, your partner. And this is where things get really, really awkward. Not everyone signed up to be a public figure. Your friend might just want to have a normal brunch without a camera pointed at their face, analyzing their every word. Your mom might not want her messy house broadcast to thousands of people, and that's totally fair. It's their life, their privacy. But it creates this undeniable tension. You're constantly trying to navigate who is comfortable being on camera and who isn't. It puts a huge strain on relationships. You start to feel like you have to choose between getting the shot for your job and respecting the boundaries of the people you love. You might stop getting invited to things because your friends know you'll bring a camera and they just want to relax. Or you'll be out with family, and you can feel their discomfort when you pull your camera out, and the whole vibe just shifts. It can make you feel really lonely and misunderstood, like you're this weird alien who can't just have a normal human interaction anymore. It's a constant source of guilt and conflict. The whole idea of a work-life balance basically gets thrown out the window when you're a vlogger. How do you clock out when your work is your life? There's no office to leave, no 5 p.m. bell. If you're on a vacation, is it a vacation or is it content? If you're going through a breakup, is it a private tragedy or is it a 3-part video series? Your brain is always in work mode, constantly scanning your personal life for potential video ideas. It's impossible to switch off. You could be trying to relax and watch a movie, but a thought will pop into your head about a video, and suddenly you're jotting down notes. This complete lack of separation is so unhealthy. It means you never truly get a break. Your mind is always running, thinking about analytics, comments, upload schedules, and brand deals. It's like having a boss who lives in your head and follows you everywhere, even into your bedroom, on your holidays, into your most personal moments. You can't just live without this filter of how can I turn this into content. It makes it incredibly hard to be present and enjoy your own life for what it is, without the lens of your job distorting it. Setting boundaries feels impossible when the boundary line is supposed to cut through the middle of your own brain. Okay, let's talk about the comments. For every 100 amazing, sweet, supportive comments, there's always one that just guts you. And for some reason, that's the one your brain decides to focus on for the rest of the day. People say things online that they would never, ever say to your face. They'll criticize your appearance, your voice, your personality, your choices, your friends, your dog. Literally anything. They feel entitled to an opinion on every corner of the life you share, and a lot of those opinions are just straight up mean. It's not constructive criticism, it's cyberbullying. Intellectually, you know you shouldn't let it get to you. Don't read the comments, people say. But it's your job to engage with your community. It's part of it, so you see it. And no matter how thick your skin is, it hurts. It plants these little seeds of doubt and insecurity that are really hard to get rid of. You start to second guess yourself and become hyper aware of the things people pointed out. It's a constant barrage of negativity that you're just supposed to absorb. And the emotional impact is huge. It can make you anxious, paranoid, and just really, really sad. It's like willingly walking into a room where you know someone is going to punch you. This is maybe the weirdest and most philosophical struggle of them all. When you're always filming, you start to experience life through a lens. Instead of just enjoying a beautiful moment, a part of your brain is already storyboarding it. You're thinking, oh, this is a great shot, or I should say this witty thing right now. It robs you of the ability to experience life genuinely. The line between living and performing becomes so thin that sometimes it disappears completely. You're not just having an experience, you're documenting one. And those are two very different things. This constant documentation can make you feel detached from your own reality. You start to wonder if your reactions are authentic, or if you're subconsciously curating them for the camera. Are you laughing because something is funny, or because a laugh would make a good clip? It's a total mind F. It can make you feel like a stranger in your own life, just an observer with a camera. The ultimate struggle is trying to hold on to your authenticity, to have moments that are just for you, not for the vlog. It's a fight to experience life firsthand without always thinking about how it will look in the edit. Wow, okay, that was a lot to get out, but it felt important to share. Vlogging is this amazing, weird, beautiful, and complicated thing. And for anyone doing it, or thinking about doing it, realizing that you have to protect yourself is like the most important lesson. Setting boundaries is not selfish, it's survival. It's about deciding which parts of your life are for you and which parts you're willing to share. It's about learning to turn the camera off, to put the phone down, and to just be present in your own unfilmed, unedited, beautifully imperfect reality. Self-care isn't just bubble baths. It's logging off and protecting your peace. It's about remembering that there's a real, living, breathing person on the other side of this screen. We have bad days, we have insecurities, and we have lives that are just as messy and complicated as anyone else's. So, maybe the next time you're watching a video, just remember that. Be kind in the comments. Be understanding if a creator takes a break. Be mindful that what you're seeing is a curated slice of a much bigger, more complex life. Your support means the world, but your empathy and understanding mean even more. Ultimately, I love what I do. I love connecting with you guys, and I wouldn't trade this community for anything. But I'm also learning every single day how to do this job without losing myself in the process. It's a balancing act for sure. So thank you for listening, for being here, and for letting me be vulnerable. It means a lot. Anyway, I'm probably gonna go take a nap now because that was emotionally draining. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.